Good day to you all. As you might recall, I have this beautiful 15-inch Kosmosky new wave drum, and I wanted to share with you, now that I've had it a few weeks, some things that I have learned, and I challenge you to work on these things too if you're a newbie like me. So first is, I want to say how thrilled I am with this drum, perfectly in tune. It opens up to so much more, just as described on their website. And there are some things that I want to share with you about it that I have learned. The first one is it is easy to play per your mood, therapeutically, or even faster, more of a different genre beat. The resonance on it can keep up with either slow, fast. It sounds beautiful slow. It also sounds good fast. And I will play something for you. The other things I want to share with you is the volume control that you have with it to be creative. You can play pretty soft. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Let me put it a little closer to you. Volume's, soft to quite loud. So there's a lot of variance in how you play, or per what you're trying to accomplish, the feeling you're trying to give off in your playing. Also, there's a large enough array of notes to be able to play something that's more on the minor feeling side, so more deep thought provoking. But then there's also so many bright notes that you can play that are happy and springy and just a very progressive mood, kind of thing. It can morph to you, is my point. And the other thing that I have learned is that when you work with this with your fingers, and I'm sitting in an armchair right now, and I don't prefer to sit in an armchair, and I'm thinking to myself, I shouldn't have to be doing that. I should be learning to use my thumb, my first finger, even my middle finger, to be able to accomplish reaches. And when you teach yourself to do that, like for instance, down here, I would probably use my thumb more. Now see, I'm like stuck because I want to move to get this, so I have to cock my wrist, but I don't when I use my thumbs down here. But if I do this, then I'm a chicken. But I mean, it could be done either way, but I think that you can move about easier when you keep your wrists more straight and your reaches more simple. So that's one thing that I actually learned today in this armchair. So let me play a little bit for you, and I will show you some of the differences that you can create with mood. And I am an improv player, and once in a while, I might still hit a note that doesn't quite go, or that I'm experimenting with to see how I can make it go. But the general rule, if you're not very music oriented, is get the stickers that show the notes on your drum, because it is far easier to understand what goes together. What you don't generally want to do when you're trying to play fast is you don't want to collide notes that are too close to each other. So if at least like a keyboard, things run C, D, E, F, G, A, B, then you know that A and C are probably going to go together. Oops. And they do. And then you'll know that B and D probably go together because they're far enough apart. That's a general principle that will work in a lot of cases. So if you don't know your music, that's how you can handle that. All right, so here's some playing. And it isn't a song. I'm just going to play some little ditties so that you can hear what I'm talking about with all of this. too, if you're right-handed, you're gonna have some learning curve with your non-dominant hand, and I do, which you can tell, especially in an armchair where I haven't learned yet about using, you know, the correct fingers everywhere, but hey, it's fun trying, so. Forgive my first finger being wrapped up. It was an altercation between a dog and a frisbee. Not intentional. So there are ways also to be able to change your resonance by sounds very different than, say, the jacket that they sell, but the jacket is fun too. And if you're going to buy this, buying the jacket and the rubber mallets as additional are two things that make this even more creative. Totally worth it. I'll do another video on the differences with the mallets because there's some cool things with those I found. Okay, well, I hope this video was helpful to you in some way. There's going to be more creative things that I learned I want to share with you. I hope you make it a great day. And remember, if you want to save 5% on a Kosmosky purchase, please be sure to mention Shelly at Poodle House and you can take advantage of that. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a blessed day.